welcome to my bathroom. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I dyed my hair this turquoise color. It looks very blue on here, but it's a little more green in real life. This video could alternatively be called How to Make a Mess of Your Bathroom and or Your Hands. I would highly suggest buying gloves before you do this video. I didn't realize we didn't have gloves, but that's fine. Alright, let's do this. So just a basic disclaimer that you'll see on every video of this kind. I'm not a hairdresser. I can't give you solid and accurate hairdressing advice, but I am showing you how I do my hair, so if you're interested in taking that risk upon yourself like I am, go ahead and do this tutorial. Let's ignore all of that kind of disclaimer bullshit and just get straight into the video. So what I'm using to do this today, you can use any kind of really cheap white conditioner for this. I'm just using this one and I don't recommend buying this at all. Don't ever buy this brand. We bought this when we'd run out of our Lush shampoo and conditioner and didn't have anything else. This is from Aldi. It's the, I find this hilarious, hair tresses, not Tresemme, hair tresses. Moisture Lock conditioner, and I'm going to be using that to mix my dyes into to dilute them. Okay, so this is the Brite Organix semi-permanent blue hair dye. It doesn't actually say that it has a specific color, it just says totally love boys in blue. So this is the Brite Organix Turquoise hair dye. I also have with me two separate hair dyeing brushes and a hair dye bowl. I am going to be mixing up two different shades, so I need two bowls, but I don't have another hair dye bowl, so I'm using a teacup. I also have one of these, like, what do you call these? Bulldog clip? A sectioning comb and my hairbrush. I think that's about everything. I'll also be using Glad Wrap to keep my hair out of my face and off of things while it's developing, but that's not a necessary step at all. If you want to do that, it's just a bit of Glad Wrap. So I start with day-old hair, I would call it. So like I washed my hair yesterday, it's a little bit dirty from last night, particularly given how hot it is and how much I'm sweating in my bed. Yeah, so this is like day-old hair. Day-old hair, that sounds disgusting. I'm just gonna brush it and section it before I make up my dye because I'll probably get dye on my fingers. Also, highly recommend using gloves, but I don't have any, so my hand's gonna be blue too. I'm gonna turn around to show you my sectioning. Again, I'm not a hairdresser. I do like the laziest possible sectioning. Can you not make that noise? So the first way that I section my hair is I'll get both of these fingers and go right above my ears and then kind of like loop back down around the back and join my fingers together. So the easiest way I find to keep my hair completely out of my way during this process, because everything gets very sticky, is to take my bulldog clip and just clip that whole chunk of hair onto the top of my head. It's very fashionable. Yeah, but this is what my section looks like. Honestly, it's probably not straight. I don't care. And also my hair is toned with fudge. I have it right here because we're in my bathroom. Welcome to my bathroom. This is the Fudge Pebble toning shampoo. I use it anyway because it keeps it that silvery blonde color. Okay, I'm gonna mix up my colors now. So I'm gonna be trying to do a bit of a fade from this more blue dark turquoise color at my roots, which are quite dark, so that's helpful, down to a really pastel turquoise at the bottom. It's really hard to give you guys amounts for these dyes because I have no idea. I'm just guessing really at this stage. I'll mix it up and see what color it comes out to be, and then I'll add some more of one color and some more of the other and keep going until I have the color that I want. Because usually the color that it mixes out to be with the conditioner is the color that you're gonna get at the end. I'll mix this one up next, and we'll just see how this one comes out, if I want to make the other one darker or anything like that. So I just added a little bit more conditioner to my lighter color. It wasn't quite as light as I wanted it. Hello, pesto. That's not for eating, no, no. Alright, it's probably quite hard to tell the difference between the two colors, and they're looking very blue on the screen, but you know, it might come out differently when I look at it on the computer, but they are very turquoise. This one's quite a lot darker, and this one's quite a lot lighter. And I think we're ready to do this. Okay, so my colors are mixed, and I'm ready to start doing my hair. Look for my hands. So I already have this bottom section taken out from earlier, and the only thing I'm going to do to this is split it right down the center. It doesn't matter if it's not a perfect part. Mine definitely won't be, I already know. So as I go through, I'll show you what I'm doing as best I can. But basically what we're going to be doing is a section at a time, starting from the back. So I'll pick a small section here. And then I'll use the darker color to cover from the root of my hair down to where it starts going white. And then I'll be taking the lighter color and trying to run it into that darker color all the way until the end, if that makes sense. If that seems too difficult, you can definitely just stick to doing one color. Oh, and I should probably mention that your hair does have to be bleached for this to work. If you put this kind of dye on dark hair, it probably won't show up very well. It might, you might have like a tint of blue through your hair, but it works best on bleached hair. So I don't usually take like a whole big scoop of hair dye. I kind of let that tap off and then take whatever's left on the brush. Apologies if I dip in and out of your view because my dyes are down here on my toilet. That's classy. Let's do this. If you've ever been anxious about doing your hair, I am every single time, and I tried about 9 different colors. So it never gets old. Okay. And I'm going to be looking over this direction because I have a mirror over here. But you should be able to see quite well what I'm doing. Ah! We already have a casualty. Doesn't matter if you make a mess at all. Then I'm just going to flip it back the other way and paint some on the back half. And I'm taking my lighter color and putting that through the bottom. The easiest thing to do here is to get your hands and drag the color down. And what I do once I've done that section is just twist it up a bit and swing it around to the back. And then I grab another section. Hair dye, hands and all. This is the least professional way of doing your hair, so. Alright. So another section done, you can just join it to the one you just did, twist it up, throw it to the back. Okay, so that's the first section for the left side done. I'm just twisting it all together and I'm going to throw it to the back, obviously. We have some casualties on the neck skin here and definitely a casualty to the hand. But that's fine. Absolutely fine. So I'm just going to continue the same way with the rest of this section of hair, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just finished the last part of that section and I'm just pulling both sections together at the back. making sure everything is covered by rubbing it around. Yes, my neck will be very blue. That's fine. If you want to prevent this, you can put Vaseline on, but I just don't even care. And then I'm gonna twist it around to one side. This is gonna make it really easy for us to section the back again. Okay, I just washed my hands off so that I can section the next part of my hair. So I'm just gonna take it out of that clip. Let it go, be brave. And I'm taking my fingers a little higher than last time and separating off another section. And then I'm just gonna clip it right back where it was. And then what I'm going to do very carefully is pick up everything except for this already dyed hair down here. Pick it all up together. Flop the dyed hair to the back. And separate these two sections around to the front. And just so that that hair on the side we're not doing at the moment doesn't get caught in the already dyed hair, I'm just gonna pop it, ooh, if I can, pop it up in a clip. We're getting so beautiful today. And keep doing what we were doing before. Now if you were doing two extremely different colors, you wouldn't be able to section your hair like this. Because I'm just kind of leaning on the fact that they're almost exactly the same color, and it won't matter if I push it in the wrong spot. Again, I'm just going to continue through this section the same way until it's all done. Oh, we're nearly there. So when it gets to the crown of my head, I start sectioning my hair differently because I can't really keep sectioning around anymore. There's not enough space. So I section this whole part into two. So we have the back half and the front half. I just twist up the front half again, get it in some kind of way that it'll stay. And then I get this section and split it in two like all the other sections. Spills. Okay, I think we're finally down to the very last section of hair. And boy, am I excited. Okay, so I'm finally done putting all of the dye on my hair. Now I'm just going to put it all up onto the top of my head and wrap it up in some Glad wrap so it's out of my way and it stays nice and moist while it's developing. Okay, I'm gonna let this beautiful mess sit for about 35 to 40 minutes. The lighting has completely changed in here, but it's been about 40 minutes now, so I'm gonna take my hair out. Are you done? Great. This is what I have to deal with every day. I swear somebody is. Anyway, I'm gonna take this out and wash it out. Ooh. And then I think I'm just gonna let it air dry. So I'll see you once it's dry. So this is how my hair turned out. I just let it air dry overnight and I put some of this really disgusting bottle of, what even is this? Schwarzkopf Color Freeze Gloss Serum. You've probably seen this before. makes your hair nice and shiny. It's supposed to be a color protectant too, so hopefully, but what do I really know? I got it from an ex-housemate. I think that my hair turned out really well. I really like it. We'll do the classic turnaround. So that's my hair. This is my first time doing a tutorial like this, so I hope that I could explain well how I dyed my hair. The basic idea is get the dye on every part of your hair that you possibly can. Ta-da! This is the easiest way I find to dye my hair, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like down below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video.